So the city of Kelowna is going to put in a brand new state-of-the-art bike lane along Lecky Avenue here to help connect between the Greenway and the rail trail. Cyclists are over the moon about it. But for businesses like Greatway Martial Arts, it means a loss of street parking. And that's hard for business. And they feel so strongly about it, they started a petition to make the city give it a second thought.
We want bike lanes. We encourage bike lanes. We just would also like the city and our landlord as well to think about how we're going to continue operating as service-based businesses. The 3 dance schools on the block, our school, when parents are dropping off at least 30 kids per program across the street every hour. That's a lot of kids being dropped off and picked off every hour, right? We just want to make sure there's enough parking and enough drop-off pickup area.
Yeah, this is a message that we heard. We went out and did consultation last spring and talked to businesses and other stakeholders in the area. We heard their concerns about parking. There is some on-street parking on Lecky today. Through that design process, we were able to go from about a 75% loss of parking in the initial design to something that's a little bit more than 50% of parking is retained. At this point, we're losing 9 parking spaces from today's total of around 20. So it is a change and it will have an impact, but we've tried to work hard to reduce it, and we'll continue to try and work with our contractor to see if there's a few more spaces we can squeeze out of the design. Right. The other thing is that there is on-street parking in the adjacent area. And the other thing that we're doing in the project is we're adding a new crosswalk with flashers at Hunter so that people that aren't able to park right on Lecky can make a safer and more convenient, comfortable connection over to those other streets. So it's not just the parking even though the parking on Lecky will go down a bit, we're going to make it easier to access adjacent streets where there's more parking available.
How important, is a few parking spots to operating a business like this?
It is very important because people are coming from our perspective. They're driving from West Side, they're driving from the Mission, they're in a hurry to get here. People when they're hurry need that time to make the right decisions to drop off. So they go and look for parking, and then maybe they park on the yellow line, maybe they don't illegally park somewhere else. So it's just, as long as there's a flow, I think people make the right decisions. It's when it's under pressure, right? And the kids, it's really important for the kids to cross the street safely. So they are putting a crosswalk. That's really important. It will make a huge difference for sure. So it's just a flow, just having the flow in the neighborhood and understanding that this neighborhood is different from other neighborhoods where they've put the bike lanes.
So it would seem that you've done your best to compromise.
Yeah, and that is, part of the challenge we have here is that as we build new projects here in Kelowna, we're not just doing this for bikes, we're doing improvements around left turn bays and things for vehicles. We have a lot of trucks moving in this area. We are improving things for bicycles. We're maintaining pedestrian connections and adding crosswalks. So a lot of these projects are about building a balanced transportation system for that future connection, or for that future Kelowna, where we're seeing, more people, denser population, and where more of us are walking and biking and taking the bus. So thinking about future-proofing these designs into the foreseeable future.